Are all the cards on the screen? Okay, cool. So we're gonna go, let's just zoom in all the way. Oh, Jesus, left to right. Here we go. New cards. Camouflaged Horror, a 7-mana Shurima card with this abomination keyword. It's a 5/3, fearsome. Play, I strike an enemy. Hey, that's pretty good, actually. That's pretty solid, because if you're playing this in a Kai'Sa deck, this is going to be +3/+C. This is going to be an... No, it's +2/+2, right? Wait, what is Evolved again? Evolved is +2/+2. This is going to be a 7/5. I strike an enemy. This is good, because it doesn't strike back. It just says I strike an enemy. It doesn't say me and an enemy strike each other. It doesn't say that. So this is just 7 damage to something. That's solid, actually. This is quite a good card. This is quite a good card. I think this is good. Also, the art... I like me some spooky stuff here. And this is a horror. It does the name justice. I quite like this card. I don't like that this will probably be in a Kai'Sa deck. And I'm going to be completely honest here. The meta is pretty much dominated by Ionia nonsense. There's like some Fiora Pantheon stuff. And they're all just outclassing Kai'Sa, right? Kai'Sa did receive some nerfs. It was argued that Kai'Sa was still pretty good. And... I think that is exactly what we're looking at right now. Kai'Sa is still pretty good. It takes 1 meta shift for Kai'Sa to be tier 1 again. And Camouflage Horror will be a good card in that deck. I think this is a very good card. Not sure if there's any deck that can support this keyword without Kai'Sa. But it's spooky. Could be very spooky. Very strong card. Feed the Void is a skill. You know, the Aatrox synergy with the skill. Okay. Curse of the Tomb. Predict, 2 mana burst from Shurima. Predict, give a unit, I take double damage, and if I would die, obliterate me instead this round. What? Wait. That's really good, actually. Isn't it? Wait, this is crazy. Wait, no, this is insane, dude. It says give, so it's only this turn. Yeah, this round. Huh. Okay, so here's what I'm imagining, right? I'm playing my classic Udyr Akshan deck. I'm trying to buff my champions. I'm playing Siphoning Strike. I'm buffing up my Akshan. I'm getting the stances with Udyr. I play my Siphoning Strike, and my opponent is like, nope, Pill Cascade. Nope, I'm giving my unit a plus whatever attack. I'm playing Troll Chant, right? Whatever. And then you're like, nope, Curse of the Tomb. You predict, they take double damage. That's solid. Yeah, this is very comparable to a Disintegrate. I wouldn't say it's Burst Disintegrate. Not quite. But this is... Oh, how does this work with Overwhelm? Wait. Does this work with Overwhelm? Yeah, and it removes equipment? Wait, this is super good. It doesn't... No, okay, it doesn't buff up Overwhelm. Okay. Yeah, this is a very good card. I quite like this. Super flexible. I wish you could give it to opponents next to... Yeah, that's weird. Why does it say give a unit? Why does it say give anything? I take double damage, huh? Okay, listen. It would have to be like some kind of Seraphine Shurima deck, and then you let the fangirl, the club president or whatever, get you a 2-mana Decimate. You double it up with Seraphine. You give the Nexus, Curse of the Tomb, boom, 16 damage. That's still less damage than Lee Sin is gonna do to you. And you have many more hoops to jump through, but, you know, give Zilean deck some love, okay? It's nothing compared to what Lee Sin does. All right, let's see if Mobilytics has the card. Decimate is 6 mana, yeah, but the fangirl, the club president, I don't know the name, man. It makes it 2 mana. Okay. Next card. The Altar of Blood, a 2-mana landmark. I like the landmarks. When you slay a unit, reduce the cost of the next dark unit you play by 1. That's such a weird card, dude. When you slay a unit, yeah, it doesn't matter. Huh. Yeah, it's like really, really weird ramp. So this is not that good in Shurima, because Shurima has Zolani, and Zolani is already 6 mana with like the downside that you have to slay something to summon her, right? But if you pair this with Terrage, yeah, getting Terrage like a couple of turns early, that's I can see this in like Shurima SI, but do you really want to play a card like this? Do you want to main deck this? Man, I don't know. Aatrox upcoming? Yeah. Maybe it's for Aatrox. Oh, wait, that actually makes perfect sense, because if you look at Aatrox, right? You look at Aatrox, Aatrox is a big dude. If Aatrox is anything less than 8 mana, I'll be disappointed. This is like setting up for Aatrox, you're right. This has to be the ramp for Aatrox. It's an Aatrox card. Maybe it's a Terrash card, but I don't really think so. It's cool. I don't see a reason to main deck this, but if you can somehow support this, if you have like some really weird strategy where you are ramping into your Terrash, it does synergize with Terrash in that way, right? Because Terrash wants you to slay stuff and then it revives that stuff. And there's, you know, you're slaying it, you're ramping your Terrash, so you always have that payoff. Maybe it's good enough. If Hate Spike was still 1 mana, I'd be like, yeah, maybe. This looks cool and all, but this can be so bad later on. I guess it's pretty solid with the 10 drop. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I don't think you can main deck this. I don't think you can main deck this at all. So we're gonna go next card. 3 mana Shurima equipment, +2/+1. Swinging Glaive. Strike, create a lucky find in hand. For 3 mana? This is really cute on Akshan. That seems good with Freljord Forge. I could actually see that, yeah. Yeah, if you're forging this, it's quite good. We're getting a lot of landmark, or not landmark, we're getting a lot of equipment destruction, though. I don't even know if Forge is going to survive past the first expansion, even. What a... I like this card. I think this card is really cute. I get excited building a deck around this, but I don't think it's super good. 3 mana +2/+1, and you have to strike first? I don't know. But in Freljord, this is definitely great. One of in Akshan decks? Yeah, I could see that. This could be a one of in Akshan decks. There's no way this is better than Dark Weapon? Yeah, exactly. Maybe they're nerfing Akshan and they're giving him actual like cards that synergize, so you have to build your deck around him instead of just jamming him in every single concept. I like this card, but I don't think it's super good. Okay. 3 mana landmark from SI, Opulent Foyer. Am I saying that right? Opulent Foyer. Okay. When I am summoned or when you gain the attack token, summon a Ghastly Band. That's pretty good. It's kind of slow. I don't think it's bad. It's Foyer. It seems good when you like read it, but what Gwen deck have we seen that's happy to play this? Okay, to be fair, I guess people are playing Gwen Katarina, and with Katarina, you're getting the attack token pretty frequently. It's a blocker? No, it's only when you get the attack token. If this was every single turn, it would be quite good. But with Gwen Cat Rally, I guess you're getting like plenty of them. But that's such like, that deck relies so heavily on tempo. I don't know how happy you are playing this. Okay, so perfect scenario for this card is you're defending on turn 3, your opponent's playing like pretty slow. You set this up on turn 3, so you have a defender, an ephemeral defender. They hate attacking into that. You get your +1 Hallowed. Turn 4, you play Gwen. Your 2/1 Ghastly Band is gonna get the Hallowed stacks. Your Gwen is a little bit bigger. I guess those circumstances are pretty good. That's pretty decent. Yeah, harrowing board space is also a pretty big thing. You would have to cut harrowing. This completely messes up the harrowing combo. Maybe if you are playing the Trifarian Training Pits, the 4 mana landmark that rallies every time you strike with something that's 8+ attack, you're gonna get a lot of these with Gwen. And every time you get the attack token, Gwen is gonna be a little bit bigger because Hallowed. I think it's cute. I think it's a cute card. I don't think it's super good, but it'll be fun to experiment with this. This is not going to see any main deck play in the refined Gwen decks. I don't think so. 6 mana unit from Shadow Isles, Wraith of Echoes. Round end, for each ally that died this round, grant all allied copies of it everywhere +1/+1. Now that's a really exciting card. Wait a second. With spiders? Oh my god. That's such a cool effect, dude. I love this. But yeah, mists, spiders, sand soldiers. Wait a second. SI, Azir Burn is back. Sharks? Yo. Wraith Aurelia? No, the Blades Obliterate. So I guess that wouldn't work. No, it wouldn't work with Aurelia, thank God. Screw Aurelia, dude. Come on. Dice. I need to time you out for even coming up with Aurelia first thing. God damn. Dude, this is such a funny card. So technically, you could go into turn 6, attack with your Sand Soldiers, let them all die, And then you play this, because it's a round end effect. So you get the +1/+1 buff no matter what. Hell yeah, I'm playing Sand Soldier Shark with this. That's so freaking cute. I love that. A 6 mana and dies to quiet us. Pain. Just pain. Revna SI printer? Yeah, you're gonna get really big Revnas. I'm sorry, but Undying? Undying is fine, but you're gonna have like one Undying dying every single turn. So instead of +1/+1, you get +2/+2. I think that's not nearly as good as the riders from Hecarim, Sand Soldiers, Sharks, Ghastly Bands, maybe. Or maybe just like, you know, the chat Forge Workers from Jace. That's big brain. Jace Forge Workers. yeah, spiders. Evelyn with husks. I think every husk is different, so you would have to summon the same one. Sapling is really cute too. I like that suggestion too. There's actually a lot of really fun ways to support this in SI. This is already good. Well, hey, this is 6 mana 2/5 that requires setup, so I wouldn't say good, but there are synergies in the region this card is in, and that's really cool. Snap Vines. Oh yeah. Snap Vines as well. Oh, there's one more. 3 mana from SI, Fearsome, Moonlit Glenkeeper. Moonlit Glenkeeper, okay. 2/3. When you summon an ephemeral ally, grant it +1/+0. Nightfall, summon a sapling. Why is this card Nightfall? This is a really good card. This is a really fun card as well. What do you play this in? So this is like I forgot the name. It's the 2/3. The 2/3 from SI that gives ephemeral units +1/+1. This is I think this is better because it has an immediate impact with the Nightfall summon a sapling. Then yeah, the Nightfall effect is what carries this. You get a 3/1 sapling. Trying to think here. This is I think this is actually this might potentially be a pretty big deal for Nightfall decks as well. I don't know if you main deck this or if this is like the first thing you put this in, but Nightfall with Diana and Nocturne, they play Stalking Shadows, they play Fading Memories, but yeah, Zed and Hecarim is going to be a lot better, obviously. That is an SI card, right? The 2/3, the 2 mana 2/3 that gives +1/+1. If you play both those engines on turn 3, if you have a way to activate this, you can have a 4/2 sapling that will kill anything on turn 3. This is such a fun card. I love that I just love that this exists. This is a really exciting card. I like this a lot. This is super cool. You can pull first Fearsome blocks with this. Yeah, actually, good point. Yeah, the Moonlit Glenkeeper will just deal 2 damage. Yeah, I love this card. This is a really, really interesting card to put in your deck. This is not going to be like the centerpiece. This is not going to be what you build a deck around like the last one we saw that gives everything that die +1/+1 everywhere. Actually, wait, hold on. Wait, this card? This card with the Legion Deserter. How fast does that go? Legion Deserter. You have like a bunch of spider die. The Legion Deserter gets like +5/+5. Blades don't work. Aurelia Blades obliterate. They don't die. To the moon with the stats. Now I love this card. This would actually make so much sense if you're playing like a sapling deck as well. Or well, I call it a sapling deck, but just a deck that plays the 1 mana burst spell that summons a sapling on the next turn, because that's a really good Nightfall activator. I love this card. It's just so cute. I really, really like this. Awesome. Super cool reveals today. Yeah, Azir SI is, in my opinion, the most exciting way to do it. So today is most likely the final day of variety reveals. That means that tomorrow we are going to see Vayne support. We did the whole... We like debunked the entire theory that Vayne is definitely going to be the last champion because Vayne was leaked with her Arclight skin, and the Arclight event is in October. So there is just no way that it's not going to be Vayne tomorrow, or Vayne support tomorrow and Vayne herself the day after. The question is, and I'm not sure about this, is Vayne going to be Runeterra or is he going to be Demacia? You guys convinced me that she's going to be Demacia, because for a hot second I thought she was going to be Runeterran. But if she is Demacian, does that mean that she will be the intended pairing for Gwen? I saw a really cute theory on Twitter, and I forgot who it was by, so I'm really sorry that I can't give credit. But somebody went through everything, and they thought that it made a lot of sense that Vayne is the intended champion that's supposed to go with Gwen. SI and Demacia have always been about like they had a part of them was about sacrificing their units. It was Zactastic. Yeah, I think it was Zactastic actually. Actually, let's pull that up because I think it was, I believed it when I read it. So, as you're all probably aware, Vayne was leaked about a week or two ago via an image of her Arclight skin accidentally reaching the client. And many have been trying to piece together what she may do as the local Demacia hater. I didn't care about all that, what she might do, but I reply another tweet of mine. Okay. They theorize Vayne may bring back the ally has died archetype from Foundation, represented by Dawn Speakers, Vanguard Redeemer, Radiant Guardian, and Lucian. And the more I thought about it, the more I think it may be true. Lore-wise, Vayne is incredibly similar to Lucian, out to revenge a member of the Sentinels, a hater for the spooky and supernatural. A quick insight to her lore shows that if her mechanics are in any way related to the lore, that they will somehow revolve around vengeance. But lore is the only thing to work on. We also need in-game evidence. Okay. She has a partner that ties it all together. Gwen. So far, Gwen has no real partner champ, and that could be very much the case. Tersana, Kayn, and Alawi are recent examples of champs with no explicit partner. I still think she has a chance in Vayne. Her gameplay revolves around benefiting from the death of allies, but not necessarily through self-sacrifice and more from trading and mid-range style. Demacia is all about capitalizing and making value trades, but of course not all trades are created equal. Yeah, I believe this because rallying and everything that Demacia does just makes a lot of sense with Demacia. So I believe it. Credit to Zactastic for this theory. I'm a believer. I think Vayne might be bringing us some cards that are going to work with Gwen. So let me know what you guys think about these cards. I am getting more and more excited about the expansion. I think this may be my favorite bunch of cards since Worldwalker, and Worldwalker was a banger expansion. So I'm really curious what the final champion is going to bring. I hope we get some meaningful nerfs, so we're not just going to have a meta dominated by Nami again. Seraphine looking incredible to play. Even Varus and the Cultist package is really, really cool so far. So I wonder what we're going to get next. And Gwen Vayne might just be the final piece to tie it all together.